although it's not too far away from main places like Shepton Mallet, Bridgewater, Yeovil and Wales, the small town of Glastonbury gets a regular bus service to many towns and villages in central Somerset and in between the cities of Bristol and Bath. Here is a 77 bus heading for Yeovil. Here is our bus for this evening. It is an ADL Enviro 200 bus in the first Olympia livery. Single to Bridgewater. Here we are leaving the centre of Glastonbury. When this was filmed, the bus was running 10 minutes late, as its journey from Taunton had been delayed. Although most buses of Somerset buses are very infrequent from Glastonbury, the 77 runs every 60 minutes, connecting Wales and Yeovil. We are passing through Street. Although it's a murky day today, Street is one of the only places in the southwest to have an open air pool, at least in Somerset. Street is also home to the Clark's Village Outlet Shopping Centre, as well as the Clark's Shoe Factory, which still produces some shoes to this day. Way more than 5. This part of the route shares 2 roads, the A39 and the A361. The A361 is actually the longest road in Britain going from Barnstable to Rugby. However, it is basically an amalgamation of roads as it shares with the M5, the A38 and the A39, as well as many other roads in the Bristol and West Midlands area.
Gives you its position, isn't it?
The small but lively village of Ashcott is home to 2 pubs. It is also home to a rather well-served bus route. The 75 and the 29 bus routes both stop here, giving it an hourly service to Street and Glastonbury, and 2 hourly bus services to Taunton and Bridgewater. Taunton probably being the main one, as Bridgewater is pretty much closed down. We are branching off of the main A39 road, which continues to Bridgewater and Minehead. We go along to many small villages on the A39 corridor, the first being Shapwick. An express bus service was once operated on college days by the buses of Somerset. It was known as the X75 and run once in the morning and once in the evening along the A39, skipping all the villages. Shapwick doesn't host me. However, it is at this point where we meet our first sign of the Somerset and Dorset Railway, which was closed down and pretty much removed when the Beaching Acts were put in place. There is a road here called Station Road. Nearer to Ashcott, on a very bumpy road, this house has the nameplate Ashcott and Mere Station, which is another sign that the slow and dirty run along the A39 corridor.. Shapwick itself doesn't host very much. However, it is at this point where we meet our first sign of the Somerset and Dorset Railway, which was closed down and pretty much removed when the Beaching Acts were put in place. There is a road here called Station Road. Nearer to Ashcott, on a very bumpy road, this house has the nameplate Ashcott and Mere Station, which is another sign that the slow and dirty run along the A39 corridor. Shapwick itself doesn't host very much. although sometimes events are held in the small community church. Eddington is another victim of the slow and dirty, more commonly known as the Somerset and Dorset Railway. There used to be a station near here for Eddington and Birtle, with the station being called Eddington and Birtle. I don't know how the train service ran, however, it was probably pretty poor. The line near a basin bridge would split. One would go to Bridgewater and to Bridgewater North, which is currently where Sainsbury's is, in Bridgewater. The other would go to Burnham-on-Sea and to the pier. Chiltern Poldon is named after the Poldon Hills. However, the village itself doesn't host very much, although there is a small farm. As well as this, many farms are located on these small lanes and throughout the Poldon Hills area, giving a great example why the buses of Somerset logo have a big apple. Cossington is near to where the line splits. The next village on from here, Woollavington, never got a station. The line would either continue to Basin Bridge and onwards to Burnham-on-Sea. The other line would go to Bordrick. The small village of Woollavington doesn't host it very much, considering the population size and the amount of houses in the village area. It only hosts to a small convenience store and a community club. This is where we go south on the road to East Huntsville and then turn left and go towards Puriton. After Puriton, we double back on ourselves and head over the M5 motorway to Bridgewater. Puriton is a small isolated village situated in between Bridgewater and the M5 motorway. Although the village doesn't have very much facilities, a new thing called gravity is being built close to the small village. Originally sited at Taunton, the new gravity experiment is now being relocated to Puriton as it is closer to railway and bus links, which means the 75 could become a lot more busier than what it already is. There is also an abandoned railway bridge which goes over the M5 motorway, which gives it more reason for the gravity site to be here and not at Taunton. The only advantage of it being at Taunton is that there's more bus services as well as the park and ride. Bridgewater Community Hospital is the main medical centre for emergencies in the Bridgewater area. However, Musgrove Park Hospital in Taunton sees more regular bus services in the morning and in the evening, and also hosts much more facilities for medical emergencies. Bridgewater is just so-called a temporary solution. From here, the B1 bus goes via Kingsdown and Parkway to the bus station. However, us on the 75 go via Eastern Avenue and St John's Street.
I'll stop in St John's for now.